In light of the recent Immigration Tribunal decision,
Right.
what are your next steps? Are you going to attempt to fight deportation?
Well, there is no deportation order, first of all. I need to make that clear. The next step is already done, meaning that there's a case in court already. There is, it's an ongoing issue.
You entered the UK on a visitor's visa in 2005
Yeah.
and attempted to regularise your status in 2015 or 16
Right.
before applying for leave to remain in 2019.
Yeah.
Some people might ask why you waited so long to try to regularise your status,
Yeah.
especially given that you're a high-profile person.
Yeah.
Because essentially that means that you've been in the UK all this time unlawfully.
I was just a regular person, helping people in Peckham, Queens Road, Peckham. Of course, I lost track of time. I came here as a boy, 25-year-old boy then, and you have uncles and family saying, this is sorted, we're doing it, until I realized it's not done.
Do you think that you should be allowed to stay in this country, given that you have been here essentially unlawfully for close to 20 years?
Well, the court and all the other processes will decide that.
If you do lose the case
Yeah.
and you are removed from the UK,
Right.
will you move your organisation to Nigeria?
It's impossible. My organization is here, my organization is everywhere, and to move it to anywhere else means leave people to keep killing themselves. So no, we're not going to move the community or the movement. We're just going to establish more and find a way to do what we need to do.
I know you've said multiple times on social media, rightly, that you haven't faced any criminal charges.
Right.
But there have been a number of serious allegations made about your former church, SPAC Nation.
Okay.
In 2024, the Charity Commission did publish their inquiry report,
Right.
and they said that there were incidences of serious misconduct and mismanagement when it comes to safeguarding and financial transparency.
Right.
What would you say to that?
It is false. They've been on this thing for the past 4 years. So there are allegations, there are issues. Why is the police not involved? Why is nobody facing any inquiry? Why is there no inquiry?
But
You
the
can-
Charity Commission
Did say what?
did say that there
Yeah.
was serious mismanagement and misconduct.
So as-
That's a separate report.
Yes.
So with regard
Yeah.
to that,
Yeah.
what would you answer to
So
what they said?
so that's what we're asking the Charity Commission now. What is the serious blah, blah, blah? You can't just say there is a serious this and that. What is it and who is going to answer for it?
You've spoken a lot about how many people you say you've helped,
Yeah.
but then you do have these former members who have come out to speak about the exploitation they feel that they have experienced.
Right.
How do you reconcile your vision with what these people have said? Because they're extremely different.
I just finished service today, hundreds of young people. Some of them have been here for 8 years, meaning been in the church 8 years. Some 14 years. I've known some of them since I was 14. And you need to hear what they are saying about the church. So please, for any reasonable human being who is not just victimizing anything they don't like, if you have 1,000 people in a place, are you telling me 30 people will not be disgruntled?
This is more than being disgruntled, though. These are serious allegations
Without
of
fact.
abuse.
I've asked you if you have any fact. Situations happen, but there's no fact that the church was directly involved or that the church didn't take action if reported to.
So no one ever came to you or presented any of these allegations to you about
Not
financial
once.
exploitation?
Not once. We set up, when we heard these things, we set up a panel of inquiry, independent. We picked people from outside the Nation family or SPAC Nation, and we asked people to come forward if there is an issue.
But if there are multiple allegations of wrongdoing within your organisation and you are the head of that organisation, some would say that the buck stops with you and it's your responsibility to weed this type of behaviour out.
And they will be right. And we've set up many panels and we've asked people publicly and privately to come forward if there are issues. Every organization has issues. The Catholic Church still has issues till tomorrow morning. Did you shut them down?
A lot has been said about the lifestyle that you portray, designer clothes, lavish cars. Some people would say that that is slightly contradictory to Christian values of humility and modesty, how would you answer that?
Well, I'm me, and I practice my own Christianity by impacting my community, making sure that I don't stay within the four walls of a church and tell people about going to heaven. I put on what is right, what connects to the generation I'm speaking to, so that they are not attracted to drug dealers and rappers. Nothing wrong with rappers, but drug dealers, so that what they are looking for, they can find the hope of that in me.